Shop the Sherwin-Williams Spring Sale and get 35% off paints and stains March 13th through the 23rd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
This is the beginning of a new day.
This is the beginning of a new day.
God has given me this day to use as I will.
I can waste it.
I can waste it.
I can waste it or use it for good.
What I do today is important.
What I do today is important.
As I am exchanging the day of my life for it.
When tomorrow comes,
When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone. Forever.
This day will be gone forever.
forever,
Forever.
leaving something in its place I have traded for it.
I want it to be gain, not loss.
Good.
Good.
Good, not evil.
Success.
Success, not failure.
In order that I shall not forget. In order that I shall not forget the price
I paid for it.
Everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready for Steve. Everybody get ready for TC. Everybody get ready for Steve. Everybody get ready for DC. Everybody get ready for Steve and 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 DC.
Right now, a special, very, very special announcement from the Bosch man at Taylor Electrical.
I need to make an announcement. I just got a notification on my phone. Starsky, one of our electricians, I just got a notification he was speeding. Starsky, I'm going to need you to slow down. I know that song had you really going, the Boogie Shoes.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Hey, Starsky, slow down.
Slow it down, okay? Just a little bit.
That is not allowed. I know. That's funny. I didn't know you could do that. Yes, my brother has that on his daughter's car. Oh, man, if you're a parent with a teenage driver, yes, to be notified when they speed, what a wonderful. I'm glad they didn't have that when I was a teenager.
He gets notified speeding. It'll freak her out sometimes because not only does he get notified on things like that, just everything. He'll get notified, exactly where she's at. She'll get a phone call from him, and she doesn't realize that he's watching her.
Kids can't get away with anything.
No.
I get a text message and a phone call if my kid misses school. You can't even skip school these days.
Not like you used to. Not like you. But, it's a more dangerous world than it used to be.
It sure is. Yes.
So,
and, when you have a daughter, you know what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Or a wife. You're going to put a tracker on her.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Especially the wife.
I hope she's not listening, but I got a tracker on my old lady's truck.
I remember when you installed it, you just got underneath the truck and put it on there.
It's been a few years.
Yeah.
It's back when I could fit under the truck.
And she has no idea that you're following her around.
God almighty, she's at Jackie's Lounge right now. What the hell?
This is the Steve and DC Show.
Let's go.
Find out what is trending hot this morning. Everything we need to know coming from Jimmy Carter. Morning, Jimmy, and a Roll Tide from T-Town.
Man, I was watching some of that Scarpetta show last night with Nicole Kidman.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a lot of women particularly have read the books. I felt like I was a little lost during it because I hadn't read the books, but I made it through 3 episodes, kind of slow. I don't know. It's a murder mystery.
Is that the one you had told us that featured a lot of blood and guts?
It's not as much as I thought, but when it was there, I kind of just looked away.
Yeah.
And moved on.
Right.
And so I'm still slogging through.
Okay.
I don't know I don't have a grade for it yet.
All right. Stand by. Stay tuned.
I'm working on it. The women of country right now are driving the truck. Luke and Morgan and Zach are the 3 big boys, and they got tours coming up in a month or so. But for the first part of the year, it's been all about Lainey Wilson, Ella Langley, and others, Miranda Lambert, Casey Musgraves.
It really has.
It's been a big time for them. Megan Maroney said, I feel right now we're on the top of the mountain with the artists and Lainey and Ella, and 3 of us nominated for the CMAs. So not to say that it's a perfect state. Certainly we could always use some more women.
You know, the Morgan Wallen people got to be thrilled that they had already booked Ella Langley to open for him on tour and here in Tuscaloosa at the stadium in April, you know?
There's no doubt. Nicole spoke out about the divorce, but not much, just that she's trying to keep the family together, and the times have been rough. But not even in the leakage area, and certainly not in an article, has anyone said why they got divorced. You know, usually there's somebody saying something.
Yeah.
And this one has not been anybody.
Tight-lipped, yeah.
Very. Kelly Clarkson, I think she's doing this tongue-in-cheek, but she sure just went on and on about it, how she went to American Idol, and they still hadn't given her her car yet.
What?
They owed her a car.
Yeah.
And didn't give it to her.
I wonder why.
And she said she wants her car. I don't know. She said everybody else got a car.
Yeah.
So it was something weird about that whole deal. Miranda Lambert's Texas compound in Lindale. This is a little bitty town west of Dallas, about an hour. She's selling her first home she ever made there, and it's all going for $1.6 million.
Okay.
And it's all this property that they're showing. Man, it's a deal. 24 acres of Lindale Estate, and the horse barns and the little pond out there.
Hey, you get all that for $1.6 million. That is a deal, isn't it?
That seems to be a big deal. Luke Combs says that new album coming here in a week or two has 22 songs on it. He said he wanted to put out something special, and he is. Let's see if there's anything else of importance. The security for the Oscars is always high.
Yeah.
When I've been every year I've ever gone, it was just more and more and more. And now they're worried about drone hits and stuff like that. So,
well, Iran is threatening. We picked up some intel. Supposedly, the FBI, they're threatening to try to get a drone and drop it over the West Coast.
Yeah, and how would they do that? We don't know. But, anything's possible. That plays out there. And then some people said it could be the Mexican cartels.
That, or a sleeper cell of some kind.
And they know that wouldn't go over well for them if they did that.
No, it would not.
Don't know. But
hey, Jimmy, we took your advice this morning, early, a little after 6, and we featured that steamy recording by Riley Green and Carly Pierce, If I Don't Leave, I'll Stay. And it lived up to expectations. I mean, it is
steamy.
It is hot. Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah, if they make a video out of that, which I haven't seen that they are, that might be over the top.
It could be. We can only hope. That's for
sure.
We'll
be monitoring that to see if anything starts to melt the diodes in the computer.
Yes, that's right. We don't want anybody melting their diodes, but we'll keep an eye on it. You'll be hearing that song again on 95.3 The Bear. That's a hit. 95.3 The Bear. Good morning. It is 6:54. Say hello to Dr. Brent Tidwell. It is time for usually it's a Tuesday, but this week we're doing a Thursday house call. What's going on, my doctor?
Good morning. Good morning.
Doctor, my doctor. Welcome from Complete Health and Wellness. Dr. Brent Tidwell. Y'all lean in for this now because we learn something every single week from Doc when he comes to join us. Alabama's
Body Rejuvenation Center. That's what they call Complete Health and Wellness. And they got something that can improve your life from head to toe. I'll tell you that right now. First thing I saw this morning was a review. Another good review for you, Doc. You got to love these. It says the staff and doctors at Tidwell are awesome. Very receptive to your needs as a patient and are totally committed to your care and well-being. Dr. Tidwell has helped me in the past, and I need to feel my best. He does that for me. He can do it for you, too. It's quite the review from somebody named C. Darren Rice.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Darren.
Yeah, Mr. Darren.
Yes, sir.
Great things to say about you guys.
Old Darren's been a patient of mine for probably 20-something years.
I got to show you a flashback picture, Doc, because you know all the suspects involved. We've just put it up for everybody to see on the 95.3 Bear Facebag page. This is years ago when we were stationed in St. Louis at the time, but we came back to host a cruise with Louis Linguini.
Oh, yeah, Louis.
And look at these three young, strapping men on that cruise ship.
That's what I'm talking about.
Take a look at that.
Yes, sir.
I need to put that on the refrigerator.
Now, did y'all go put your Speedos on after this?
Well, you know Louis Linguini. He did. He had a banana hammock.
I guarantee you he's got one.
A yellow banana hammock. Had that tan going and gold chains, man. He was styling. And anytime on the cruise ship, you'd go down to the pool, you'd hear somebody say, "Yeah, baby." And it was Louis Linguini, man. He's a good dude. I think he's listening right now.
Yeah, I love old Louis. I met Louis right after I came to town and known him ever since.
Yeah, exactly. Good guy. We need to get him in here soon to do a guest shot. So, Complete Health and Wellness, we were just saying off the radio, nobody is going to out-equipment you.
Nope.
Because I know you shop the country for the latest and greatest in terms of equipment for your patients. And talk a little bit about what's coming in a couple of weeks.
I mean, we've got so many new things coming, and a lot of people hear me say that, but that's the truth.
It is.
We don't just shop the country; we shop the world.
The world.
I mean, we have a lot of stuff coming out of Germany. We got stuff coming all over the world, and we got. I was just showing you our new hyperbaric chamber in production. They sent me a video of it. Passing all its tests and all that kind of stuff.
Now, what is that going to do? What is that for?
Well, I personally, if you ask me right now, what is the most unutilized therapy in the whole world? Really, the United States, because the world actually overseas does it a lot more than we do, and that's hyperbaric. And a lot of people don't really understand what it does, but it makes you heal. The healing process of this is unreal. We got you have a soft chamber or a hard chamber. We've got a hard chamber coming. I had to kind of redo my building a little bit. Literally had to put doors in because I had to put 2 double doors in to get it in.
Make room for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 5 foot wide. It's not coming through my normal door.
I was concerned when I heard that you were getting it because I'm extremely claustrophobic, and I thought, wow, I would love to be able to experience this, but I can't because I'm too claustrophobic. I just looked at pictures. The way you've got it designed, it's big enough.
Oh, it's huge.
That if you're claustrophobic, it's nothing to worry about.
No.
You're not going to feel...
It's over 5 foot wide, and it's got a huge acrylic door that you can see out the whole time. It's got these recliners in it. I mean,
recliners.
Oh, man.
Now, how much time do you have to spend in this hyperbaric chamber?
You need to be in there about 1 hour and 15 minutes minimum.
All
right, because you got about a 10-minute up ride and about a 5-minute down ride, and you need to be under pressure for at least an hour. But what it does, think of this. Our cells are, right now, all of us sitting around listening, we all have approximately 96% oxygen in our cells. We don't have 100, we have about 96. That's 4%. Imagine a normal-sized glass that's 96% full. But I've got a 55-gallon drum of water to fill that little 4% up. That's really, think of that as the hyperbaric chamber. So we start pouring water in, so it doesn't take long to fill that glass up, and then it starts just overflowing. That's what oxygen does in our body in a hyperbaric chamber. It starts spilling out into the plasma. And once it gets into the plasma, it can get into more tiny nooks and crannies in our body where we have inflammation to heal it up.
Really?
And it shoves oxygen all through the body. And remember, the people that's listened to me for a long time, disease cannot live in the presence of oxygen. And I don't care what it is. Name it, and that's what I'm talking about.
Anything. Any disease.
Disease. I literally had one of my best friends, his son, back, I don't know, a year and a half ago, he started getting all these sores all over his tongue. Probably had approximately 75. I told him he had kissed the wrong girl.
Stay away from her.
You stay away from that girl. But anyway, they ended up, going here in town, and they said, look, you got to go to UAB.
Yeah.
Went to UAB, and they said, look, we don't know what this is. And they said, have you been out of the country? Well, this guy actually is in the reserves. And so he had been out of the country. And due to that, and so as soon as they did, they quarantined him. Long story short, that was on a Friday night, and then they were not going to do anything to him until Friday morning. And at that point, I told him, I said, hey, get him out, get into my office. We'll see you at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I called one of my girls and said, hey, dude, can you come work on Saturday? I hate to ask this, but got a pretty, and she's like, yeah, man, I'll come. So anyway, we got up there because I like to have one there to help me. And so anyway, we spent all day Saturday there doing some other stuff, tons of oxygen. By Monday morning, which they would have done nothing, zero to him, we had him 90% better, sores healing up. By Monday morning, by Wednesday, he was 100% better.
Wow.
And
you attribute that to that use of oxygen?
Purely oxygen. Wow. Now, on the same token, did I really know what was wrong with him? No. I'm going to tell you that up front. I didn't really know that then he had sores, okay? I didn't have a clinical diagnosis they had taken biopsies, ended up being mono.
Really? Severe mono.
Severe mono. And more of a highly viral mono, and it had just gone to his tongue. But the thing is, I don't have to know what's wrong with you on this type of stuff.
Right.
Only thing I got to know is I'm going to oxygenate the stew out of you, and we'll fix it.
It can only help.
Right. Now, did I like knowing the diagnosis? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that I'm going to stick everybody that has no, we do want to know what's wrong with you.
Sure.
But the thing is, that had all been sent off, and they said it's going to be 72 hours. I couldn't have got the results back any faster.
But you went ahead.
But at this point, we went ahead and treated with oxygen.
And you knew the oxygen was not going to hurt him.
No, it's not going to hurt you.
It can only help.
And it helped. And it literally, by the time all of the results got back, we had him 100% better, because they didn't come back till Tuesday or Wednesday of that week, because they did it like late Friday night. They didn't send it off to Monday, and they came in like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Now you got me fired up about this hyperbaric chamber. Again, should be arriving in 2 weeks or so to Complete Health and Wellness. And you can make an appointment, get a consultation, and let Doc figure out if it's something that will help you. Do you feel anything literally while you're in this chamber?
You feel euphoric.
Really?
You do feel a little euphoric. It's when it gets
That's
up
a
about
good thing.
Yeah, when you get about 15 pounds of pressure, you'll get a little euphoric feeling. The one we have right now goes up to a 1.3 atmospheres of pressure. We're going one that's going to go all the way to 2. Now, we'll still do 1.3s, 1.5s, 1.7s, 1.8s. We'll step it up depending on what you've got.
Doc has gone for the Cadillac of hyperbaric chambers. I mean, it's
Bentley.
a nice one.
Cadillac. Bentley.
The Bentley of hyperbaric chambers. I got you, baby.
That's right.
I can't wait for this. We may have to do the show from inside that thing.
Absolutely.
Now, just name a few things that it can help with. The common things people may be experiencing.
I mean, if you've got COVID, let's talk about that. It's kind of a hot topic the last 6 years of our lives.
Right.
If somebody has got long haulers, and now that's not the only thing we would do to you, but that is one of the things we would do to you, is to get you to heal up from that. Had a lady.
What if you have cancer? You're going through treatments for cancer.
It definitely can help.
Okay.
Definitely.
Once again, like you say, it's oxygen.
Yes.
And that's only a benefit.
Is cancer a disease?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pick a disease. It can only help.
It can only help.
That is wild, man.
Now, remember, I'm not saying here I'm going to cure everybody from cancer. Okay?
Well, I understand that.
Okay. That's something we can't say. But if it's a disease, it can help.
Okay.
And it can help a lot.
And that includes severe mono on the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's right. Severe mono on the tongue if you've kissed the wrong girl.
Y'all know who you are. Or maybe if you are the wrong girl.
Yes, you are the wrong girl. You might get fixed before you spread it to your next guy.
That's what I love about you, Doc.
But now, everything that you have mentioned, have I had somebody in there in my hyperbaric that's had that? Yes.
Yeah.
Have we helped everything that you've mentioned? Yes.
Yes.
And we do it with numbers.
Good results.
We do it with blood numbers. We know, we follow that with your blood. We've talked about our blood. We don't guess at it. At Complete Health and Wellness, we run blood work all the time. We probably take 20 to 30 blood works a day,
wow.
And we send it off. It comes back, and numbers don't lie. I don't care if it's in your business. I don't care if it's in your health. When those numbers come back, we know where we're at.
And they get such a good picture of where you are health-wise, the way they analyze that blood work when it comes back. They'll just get a blood test, and then you'll get information I bet you've never gotten before, perhaps from your primary care physician. We highly, highly, highly recommend it. We always talk about hormone therapy because I think that is just such a hot topic right now, whether it's testosterone, so, we guys feel like we used to feel, or whether it's estrogen, or whatever it is, it can change and improve your life. And a lot of people, you might be surprised, are doing this whole testosterone and estrogen thing. Shane Spiller from Spiller Furniture just the other day.
All right. We didn't get this guy.
He was telling me, he said, I may need some testosterone. Can you help me? I said, well, no, but Dr. Brent Tidwell can.
Yeah, whatever
Shane,
it takes.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, guys.
He's looking sharp this morning.
Absolutely, man.
Just put a coat on.
For all we, well, it's amazing what a coat will do. Isn't it?
It is.
I may have to try it sometime. So you, for all we know, you're already doing some testosterone.
For all you know.
The jury's still out?
The jury's still out. Another thing, Doc, not just hormonal therapy, I want to talk about with you in Complete Health and Wellness is this skin firming and tightening. Before we know it, it will be for real spring. It'll be summer. We'll be at the pool, on the cruise, doing whatever we do, on the lake, on the boat, and we're going to want to look our best. Swimsuit season. Ladies in particular listening right now, lean in. I know y'all got something special going with that where you can help tighten the skin and just feel better.
Absolutely. We got one lady, she's already... she's been doing this about a little over a month, I'd say 5 weeks, and she's lost 7 inches.
Wow.
in her waist, and the skin's tightening up nicely. And got another lady who's lost 5. A lot of 3s and 4s and 5s, but it really works.
We're talking about that area that sometimes you've lost weight, or you just have an area that pooch down there. You know what I'm talking about.
That's right. This doesn't want to go away,
and you cannot exercise or diet it away.
That's right. Well, it's just like this. We got a lot of people out there doing these GLP-1 stuff and all, and you got a lot of loose skin. Come in, we can tighten it up.
Okay, how do we get to see you? What do we do?
205-343-7743, complete-healthandwellness.com.
It's just that easy.
It's easy.
Get your consultation and go from there, and make sure you say Stevie DC sent you.
I tell you what, smoking hot the other night, she was looking at some research, and I'd be honest, I'd not read this research, but back in the 1940s, do you know what the average male's testosterone was?
The number?
The number for a young male.
Have no idea.
2,500.
Wow, that's sky high.
Well, and it's not sky high. That was normal back then.
Yeah.
But see, right around the 1940s is when Big Pharma kicked in.
And that lowered it.
Yeah. They put this way, they want us men to be feminine.
Yeah, they do.
I don't want to be feminine.
No.
You want to be feminine?
No.
Me neither. Matter of fact, hey, listen to this. I ordered Smoking Hot some new tennis shoes the other day. They were leopard skin. I thought I'd done good for Christmas, okay? And these tennis shoes arrived last week. It took 3 months for me to get these tennis shoes. They were leopard skin, okay? Remember this.
That's hot.
Well, hold on. They get here. I never dreamed. I just picked her size. Like, boom. I think she wears a 7. And at that point, you know what they came in? A men's 7. She can't wear a men's 7.
She could live in a men's 7.
Hey, she can't wear a men's 7. I never dreamed to look if it was a man or a woman.
Oh,
this day and time, you don't know what you're ordering. So, guys, if you're ordering something, or if you order something for your wife, look to make sure it's male or female, and even if it's leopard skin.
Don't check the unisex option.
So yeah, that's the thing is, guys. Back in the 40s, back in the World War I, World War II, during those times, we had 2,500 testosterone. They tell you you're good at 300 now. I don't want to be 300.
And you get your patients on up, too.
Oh, yeah, baby. You ain't going to be 300 at us.
It is life-changing.
Now, we're not going to get you probably to 2,500.
Yeah.
But you're going to be good and good.
Yeah. Do you remember what mine was when I first came in and you checked it?
Yeah, I think you were negative. You were like 20. 29, something like that.
He's not lying, Shannon.
Yeah.
Blew me away.
I have no idea what my number is.
Yeah,
you really might be amazed.
You need to know.
But,
hey, that's one thing that every man needs to know is what your testosterone is.
Okay, and low testosterone, which a lot of you listening right now
mental health.
What all does it do?
Well, number one is if you don't have at least 600 testosterone, your heart's not in good condition. If you don't have 800, you don't have good mental clarity.
And forget about the Bon Chicka Bow Bow.
That's right. Hey, that's just an added extra.
And if your wife's hormones are not in sync, she's probably going to be crabby all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So get that fixed.
Yeah.
All right. I'm convinced. Shane, you need to get it checked.
Sounds good. I'm signing up.
Quick
That's
blood
right. Come
test.
on down. We'll check you up.
Quick blood
343.
test.
What's that number?
7743.
Look at Shane.
Complete dash health and wellness.
That's right.
Good job.
I think I'm going to hire this guy on the side.
Putting it in his phone and everything, man. And please give, DC, by the way, is on vacation with the grandkids as of this morning. In fact, he's about to be on a jet flying to Richmond, Virginia. Safe travels, DC, Godspeed. But in his absence, please give Smoking Hot my love.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Doc, we appreciate you, Dr.
Yes,
Brent
sir.
Tittle,
Love you guys.
Complete Health and Wellness. Shane Spiller is here this morning, as you've heard, making a rare Thursday morning appearance. And we like it when you do that.
I appreciate it. Where is it?
Got one thing I want to ask Shane Spiller. Hey, Shane Spiller, who's your daddy?
Steve Shannon.
Hallelujah. Amen. Shabuzi featuring Jelly Roll. You'll be seeing Jelly Roll along with Post Malone. Jelly Roll just inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame just a couple of nights ago. That's a big deal. That'll be a great show. Coming again to Birmingham to the Protective Stadium outdoor concert, May 26th. You can win tickets right now, 205-339-4953 for that. Shane Spiller Furniture and Mattress will help us give those away. Shane, good morning again, my friend. We're doing tax refund sale time at Spiller, right?
Yes, sir. Refund ready.
And y'all are practically giving sofas away. I saw something on Facebook. Yeah. Good-looking sofas, and the price, it was like under $500.
Yeah, starts under $500 for, we have, I think, 8 different sofas to choose from. So great selection at Spiller Furniture and Mattress. I love, of course, talking about our mattresses. They've got a great selection there and just a great lineup of great values for you to choose from. And those queen-size mattresses start at $399. So don't go to these other stores where you can... where you find a mattress for like $6,000, so you don't have to spend that much money on a mattress to get a good night's sleep.
Hey, I know a mattress specialty store which will remain nameless.
Okay,
I mean, just not going to say their name, and they sell a mattress for $13,000. When they come over to deliver it, they roll out a red carpet and bring it in on a red carpet. And then they say, this is the mattress. It costs this much because it's the mattress that the Queen of England slept on. Not the exact one, but a replica of that one.
Yeah.
And I've taken a test lay on that mattress before, and it don't sleep any better.
Wow.
But, I mean, that's
a lot of money.
That's robbery.
A lot of money.
But not at Spiller, baby.
Yes, sir. No, sir. We got great values at Spiller Furniture Mattress. We've been doing it for over 78 years and serving our customers. So that's what we love to do, enrich your home. And we like to do it for a great value. Like I said, a good price point that you can get into your home, get in your bed, and sleep better.
That's exactly right.
Sleep better, of course.
A good investment. And you got the greatest delivery folks, and even folks that'll help assemble this stuff if y'all need it.
Yeah, I love my delivery teams, and I would put them up against anybody. So I want to give a shout out to them this morning, to all 3 crews.
And we want y'all to shop local. It's so important, and it doesn't get any more local than Spiller Furniture and Mattress.
SpillerFurniture.com.
SpillerFurniture.com. Dawn is on the phone. Hey, Dawn, good morning. Say hi to Shane Spiller.
Good morning. Hi, Shane Spiller.
Hey, Dawn, what you doing?
Actually, I'm sitting here drinking coffee. I just got my grandchildren off to school.
All right.
Drinking coffee. That sounds good. That sounds real good. I haven't had mine yet this morning. All right, here's what we're going to do. Shane Spiller wants to win you these tickets. Are you interested in Post or Jelly Roll or both of them?
Jelly Roll.
You like the Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing. Dawn, how many packs a day do you smoke?
Actually, I am trying to quit, and I'm down to 10 cigarettes a day.
All right.
And I was just teasing because a lot of times I can tell by a voice whether you smoke or not. And I thought, I bet she's having a cigarette with that coffee this morning, you know. Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm smoking that vape, actually, that my grandson, well, not a vape, a diffuser that my grandson bought me to quit smoking.
Well, good for you, baby. Best of luck to you. All right, here's what's going to happen. Shane Spiller, you get 60 seconds. You can guess answers. It doesn't matter if a lot of them are wrong. If you were to get the right answer within 60 seconds, then lovely Dawn here is going to win these tickets.
Okay.
All right. Set the clock. Ready to go? Come on.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Shane, this word appears more often in song titles than any other single word.
It's got to be love.
What is it?
Got to be love. I mean, every song you hear on the radio is about some sort of love. I don't know another word that comes to my mind right now.
You're 100% solid, convinced, and sure, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, if we were in south of the border, I guess it'd be amore.
Very good. That's impressive.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I didn't know you were bilingual.
Oh yeah, I'm ambidextrous.
So you just want to you want to just kill the clock and go with love?
Go with it.
Kill the clock and go with love. Show me love. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Dawn, you win. You win, baby. You're going to see Jelly Roll and Post Malone in Birmingham, and it is love used more often than any other word in song titles. And now you know. There's not.
Well, happy birthday to me.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday to you.
It'll be on the 22nd, and that'll be my birthday present.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shane.
You're welcome, Dawn. Congratulations.
Hey, Dawn, thank you for listening. All we request is that one day you buy something from Spiller Furniture and Mattress. Thank you so much. Hold on, we'll get you hooked up.
Or 2 days. You don't have to be 1 day. It could be 2 days.
It could be 2 days.
Could be.
Just any day.
Yeah.
Shane, you're decked out this morning. You got TV or an appearance or something special?
I just put a coat on because it's kind of cool out there. If y'all haven't stepped outside, you're going to be kind of in for a rude awakening.
You really are, because we've been spoiled lately. But 58's as warm as it's going to get today, James Spann says. And we did a little while ago, had some wind blowing and light rain, blustery. So it is a cool day. So put your jacket on.
Put your jacket on.
And tape that toupee down today for sure. For sure. That was for Don Hartley. Have a good one, my friend. We appreciate you. Spiller Furniture and Mattress. God bless you.
God bless you.
Steve and DC in the morning, minus DC, because DC is on a jet right now, in fact, on his way to Richmond, Virginia, to spend time with his kids and grandkids. Man, he was excited. And I don't blame him. So he'll be gone for a few days. We'll be here holding down the fort, though, that's for sure. Audio Bob joining us here in the studio for a few minutes. We go phone shamming. And by the way, the concert ticket giveaways have not ended. Coming up, and we'll do it here in just a little bit, 38 Special and Kansas. Great classic rock music coming to the Tuscaloosa Mercedes-Benz Amphitheater. So we're going to hook you up with a pair of those tickets here in a bit, 38 Special and Kansas this morning. Okay, so Audio Bob, we had the lovely lady Dawn on a minute ago with Shane Spiller, and she won the tickets to Jelly Roll and was all excited. And from her voice, I could tell she was a smoker. She had a smoker. I said, how many packs a day? And I thought I was just playing with her. And she said, no, I'm down to 10 cigarettes a day. I'm trying to quit. Well, there's a story out today for people who are trying to quit smoking. And you know what they say to do to try to quit? According to this report?
Start vaping, probably.
No, magic mushrooms.
Oh.
Now, see, I'm familiar with your portobellas, and I love your shiitakes. I don't know much about the magic mushroom. Do you?
I might.
Yeah. You don't want to incriminate yourself.
They don't look appetizing. It doesn't look like as good as shiitake or
I don't know if you eat it or what you do with it, but we do have an announcement from an expert on the topic for anybody trying to quit smoking. Yes, you, sir, Mr. Expert.
If you want to quit smoking, try magic mushrooms. Warning, you might also negotiate peace between this ashtray and a talking raccoon named Melvin. Oh, and the cigarettes are saying,
don't smoke me, man. I got a gig at the ant colony.
Wait, the fluorescent giraffe is explaining the meaning of time to your toaster.
This message brought to you by psilocybin. Ask your doctor if a cigarette turned into a tiny jazz saxophone sees things growing in your carpet.
Okay, we're going to have to do a recall on that announcement. I don't think Dr. Brent Tidwell would recommend the magic mushrooms to quit smoking.
No, that was a lot.
No, that was a lot.
Another famous Stephen DC phone sham call on 95.3 The Bear.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm trying to see who funeral you had last Saturday.
The funeral we had last Saturday? We had some lady funeral last Saturday.
Week before that, did you have a Smith down there?
What a name?
Smith, I can't think of the first name.
The last name was what?
Smith.
Let me see.
And within the last month or so. Hello?
We had a Wilbur Smith.
When you had it, was that?
We cremated him.
And then nobody even called.
Yes, ma'am. Hold your line.
All right.
Yeah, we cremated.
Nobody called me and told me nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
So Wilbur was my neighbor.
Yes,
and I went out of town to visit my boy.
Yeah.
And came back and I noticed that he wasn't out there in the yard.
Yeah, we
and y'all done cremated Wilbur.
Yeah, we done cremated him.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
Where the ashes?
Ma'am?
Where's the ashes?
When what?
The ashes. What they do with the ashes?
The family got them.
Which family member do Blue got them?
I don't know, ma'am.
Lord, why somebody didn't call me and tell me that they been cremated with them?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Lord Jesus, Lord, they didn't tell me.
All right.
Well, who y'all got down there this week?
Oh, we got about 10 in here, ma'am.
Well, which one's gonna be the? Well, I knew Wilbur, but I'm just gonna try to go to another funeral to make up for his.
Yes.
And who y'all having down there? Y'all got anything going at 1 o'clock Saturday?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Will you have anything coming up?
I don't know yet. They're making arrangements now.
Do you have, what's the next funeral you got coming up?
We got a funeral Saturday at 1 o'clock.
That's what
Mount Calvin Baptist Church.
And what's the name on it?
Miss Annie Mae Barkley.
Me? Lord Jesus! Oh, Lord. Ain't nobody called me and told me she dead.
All right.
Lord Jesus!
I love it. Oh, God. That's Ricky Smiley, friend of the show. Calling an undertaker. That'll stay with you for a while. And I love...
Where the ashes at? Where the ashes at?
This is the Stephen DC Show.
7:45, Stephen DC in the morning, giving you 38 special in Kansas concert tickets for the Mercedes-Benz AMP show in a few minutes. Stay close to win those. On the phone with us right now is a beautiful young lady, brilliant. She graduated from the Alabama School of Law. Enough said. Her name is Catherine Robertson, and she'd like to be the next Alabama Attorney General. Good morning, Catherine. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Thanks for having me on this morning.
You're more than welcome. I had the best time last night. I was doing some research. I absolutely do. I was doing some research, and I listened to a podcast of you with one of my dear friends, Amy Beth Shaver, and it was fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Is she not a pistol? She's something else.
She is. I have a great time every time I go on their show.
Well, I can't even imagine the two of you together. That's why I listen to the podcast. And we learned something, a little sidebar about you we'll get to in just a minute. But first, I just want to say to our listeners that I know will appreciate this. If you're looking for a solid conservative candidate to vote for Attorney General, the state of Alabama, this is your girl right here, Catherine Robertson. Tell us a little bit about your resume, if you would, Catherine.
Absolutely. For the last 10 years, I have served as chief counsel to your current attorney general. So I've been his right-hand man know that office inside and out. I started my career up in Washington, D.C. at the Justice Department, later worked for the United States Senate Judiciary Committee, and have been in public service throughout my career. And never had plans to run for public office, but the door opened, and I really do believe I'm the most qualified candidate.
Well, in your time with Steve Marshall, the Attorney General in Alabama, I know has been priceless. You've helped lead the fight against crazy, sleepy Joe Biden's push to let boys play in girls' sports and just all the rest of it, and we appreciate all of that. I know you're a mother. You have 2 beautiful children. You have a nice family. Why do you want to run?
Well, I think it's because of the reasons you just named. I mean, I watched the attempts of the left to get a foothold in deep red states like ours. It's always creeping in, be that from Washington or elsewhere. And so I'm an 8th generation Alabamian. My family's been in Dallas County since 1818. And I want my kids to have the opportunity to grow up in the same Alabama that I did. And I think the Attorney General's office has more of an impact on that than really any other political office. And so I'm very passionate about the work that we do and very passionate about who the next AG is. So decided to try to do it myself.
Well, Catherine, I know there are a lot of people that are very passionate about your efforts and want to see you as Alabama's next Attorney General. And some of those people are a lot of sheriffs all over the state of Alabama have endorsed you. That tells me a lot. That speaks volumes. I love the fact that you just appeared in Tuscaloosa at the Exchange Club when they honored our police officers. And I know law enforcement, it means the world to you, and you know how essential it is. In fact, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, so I'm just gonna plead ignorance on this. You're about to get another endorsement from Tuscaloosa County Sheriff Ron Abernathy, and that's yet another sheriff lining up to say they want you to be the Attorney General. What does that mean to you, Catherine?
Well, it means everything. I think if you want to be the state's chief law enforcement officer, then you need the support of every county's highest ranking law enforcement officer. And so to have these sheriffs line up behind me, we've worked together over the course of 10 years. They've seen my track record. I was so honored that the Exchange Club, I was actually there to help honor these other officers, and they presented me with a little surprise award for the work that we've done. And so I wouldn't have gotten into this if I didn't feel like I had really strong law enforcement support, because those are the guys you're going to be in the foxhole with, and I'm so honored to have Sheriff Abernathy on the team.
He's great, and I'm so glad he's our sheriff, and I hope he remains that for a long, long time. Do you even know off the top of your head how many sheriff's endorsements you've received so far, Catherine?
I think we're at 25 or 26. I know we've definitely gotten the majority of the Republican sheriffs, and I hope that number keeps climbing as they learn more about the campaign and as the election gets closer.
You talk about Alabama values, and we talk about you being a conservative, and you are solid through and through, and we need that, we believe. Tell us about Alabama values. Define Alabama values for anybody listening that may not know what they are.
I think our values are extremely conservative. I think on the social issues, we want to be able to practice our Christianity freely, practice our faith freely. I think we want schools that focus on education and not indoctrination. I think we like the traditional understanding of gender, and we just want our kids to have innocence and to not be hit with all this crazy stuff all the time. I think we want honesty in our government and limited government to the degree possible. I think one thing we also all agree on is that the states were designed to have the power, not Washington. And so that is a big part of the Attorney General's job, is to not only beat back attempts to step on Alabama's sovereignty and our state's rights, but also to reclaim what we've lost. And that's something that I think about an awful lot, because when we see these bad policies being pushed down from a bad administration like Biden, the reason that that's happened is just an erosion of state sovereignty over the last couple decades. And so the AGs, the Republican AGs at least, are known as the last line of defense against Washington overreach. And I think that is the best thing we can do from our office to preserve Alabama's values.
We're talking to Catherine Robertson, conservative candidate for Attorney General in the state of Alabama. You are so right what you just said. I mean, Biden was a good example. God forbid if another Democrat gets in the White House, and depending on who controls, obviously, the Senate and the House, a lot of things could change quickly. Anything's possible in politics. You know that. And look, we can get jerked around by the feds. They control the purse strings on a whole lot of funding. And they can say, either you do this or we cut off your funding. And we don't want to be in that position with a Democrat in the White House, I don't believe.
That's absolutely right. I mean, it's one thing to file a lawsuit as this stuff pops up, but we want real long-term solutions. And I think that when Alabama elects a new attorney general, we're going to have 2 years left of Donald Trump's presidency, and we need to use every minute we have to get some wins that will outlast his administration so that we're not back in the same boat. And that's why I think just handing the baton over to the next person who's ready, the person who's trained, is going to be so critically important.
We hear a lot about this, but God, it is a game changer. We've got to have secure, clean elections in the state of Alabama. Voter ID. I mean, you would have to have a 0 IQ to oppose voter ID. Everybody is for it. Why can't we get it done? And how secure are our elections in Alabama, Catherine?
Well, thankfully, we've had voter ID in Alabama, and so we are not looking at some of the same problems that many other states around the country have. I think that's why this debate going on in Congress right now is so critically important, because the truth is Alabama can do everything we can to secure our elections. But in a presidential election, if another state's allowing cheating, if another state's allowing illegals to vote, if another state's not doing voter ID, then their votes are going to dilute ours. And so we are very passionate about seeing Congress passed the SAVE Act and given us some protection beyond what we're able to do for ourselves.
Catherine, the district attorney for Tuscaloosa County, Hayes Webb, is a friend of the show, and he was here yesterday. He was talking about the grant that his department received to help handle an overload of cases. And we're seeing that, in a lot of DA's offices. What's the problem with this case overload, and how can we correct it?
Well, I hate to say it, but the DA's offices are always struggling to have the resources they need. And you think about it, if you have more lawyers, you can move cases faster. And there's a funding issue there. To be totally honest, the Attorney General's office faces similar funding challenges. We are one of the smallest in the country, proportionate to our population. And so I think some long-term change is needed on how those offices are funded. But sometimes the judiciary is the backlog, and I don't know that to be the case in your county. But last year, I had the privilege of working on a bill called the Speedy Trial Act, which I authored and was able to watch Kay Ivey sign into law to provide an opportunity for the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court to appoint specially sitting judges in areas that have extreme backlogs in violent crime cases. We are starting to see that law take effect now. So that's not going to solve the whole problem, but it will certainly help.
Sure will help. Step in the right direction, that's for sure. We hear a lot of criticism also. Catherine Robertson, our guest, candidate for Attorney General in Alabama, conservative candidate. We hear a lot about our prison system in Alabama, about overcrowding, about other issues. Your thoughts on that and what we can do?
Yeah, I mean, our state is facing a lot of litigation over our prisons right now. Some of it is fair, some of it is unfair. But I can tell you this, our prisons right now are full of 85% violent offenders. So I can tell you that the solution for sure is not to let those people out. We've got to have a way to safely incarcerate those. The governor is obviously trying to get some new prisons built. It was a project that needed to happen a long time ago, and hopefully we will finally see come to fruition. But the truth is, Alabamians do not have any tolerance for crime, especially violent crime. They want to see people incarcerated, and our job is just to make sure we can do that safely.
And we also have a very low tolerance, if any tolerance, for folks that are here illegally. Got to go. Got to get them out. And I think that's going to impact the crime rate as well. So I got to talk about this gift that you have on the water on skis. The secret is out. You could be a champion water skier, I understand.
Well, if I ever need a plan B, that's going to be it. But yeah, I don't really remember how that came up on the podcast, but gotten a lot of feedback about it. And like I said, you need an attorney general that can water ski and send out subpoenas at the same time. I can do that because I can ski hands-free. So we got that going for me.
That is the ultimate in multitasking. Hey, I listened last night and Amy Beth Shaver asked you in that podcast, she said, what would your dream job be if it weren't to be the attorney general in Alabama? And it wasn't a split second. You said water ski instructor.
I think after 9 or 10 months on the campaign trail, I must be subconsciously daydreaming about being out on a boat in the water and being away from politics. So I guess that's where that came from.
Well, we got some beautiful bodies of water to be out on this spring and summer for sure. And I know. I love that. I'd love to know that our conservative Alabama attorney general is a water skier. Listen, we're very impressed with you and wish you nothing but the best. Godspeed, and you're welcome as our guest anytime. Catherine Robertson. Where can we go to learn more about you online, Catherine?
Yeah, find me at CatherineForAG.com or on any of the social media platforms. Would love to have your support on May 19th.
Catherine, of all the interviews you've done so far, where does this one rank?
Definitely number one.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much. There she is, Catherine Robertson, conservative candidate for Attorney General. Now, to be fair and to be balanced, and if there's anything we are around here, it's fair and balanced. Catherine's opposition is invited equal time to come on the Steve and DC show and speak about their plans if they're elected Attorney General. So we're open to all of them. We're also wide open to give away 38 special in Kansas concert tickets. Win them before you can buy them. They're coming to the Mercedes-Benz Amp. We'll give you your tickets in just a minute on The Bear.
Steve and DC. 95.3 The Bear. Steve and DC.
Oh, yeah.
Giving you more concert tickets.
Hello, Miss Patty. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're super. Roll Tide. Where you headed? Sounds like you're in the car.
Roll Tide. Yes, I'm headed to the backline center with the students.
To the what? I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
McWine Center.
Oh, well, cool. That'll be fun. The Science Center. All right, McWine.
Yes.
Now, here's the deal. We've got a question, a big question for you this morning. We've brought in Audio Bob to be a lifeline to help you win these 38 special Kansas concert tickets, all right? Audio Bob's going to do everything he possibly can to help you win. And you're going to have 60 seconds, Patty, and you can answer as many times as you want. If you were to say the right answer, I'll let you know after 60 seconds. So just guess your heart away, okay?
Okay.
And Bob, he's going to jump in and try to do the same thing. All right. So you got to try to you're not penalized for wrong answers, but you got to try to get the right answer within 60 seconds. Here we go.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
18% of people say that if they had to move out of Alabama, they would miss this most. What is it?
Boiled peanuts, Kaneka sausage, Crystal.
Give Patty a chance to jump in.
The crowd at the stadium.
Alabama, Auburn.
Come on, Patty.
Gulf Shores. 18% is a small number.
Come on, Patty.
Miss Dreamland. They'd
The
miss
beach.
Archibald's.
Come on. 15 seconds.
They would miss barbecue. They would miss the Southern accent. They would miss.
Come on, Patty. 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Nobody had y'all had great answers, Patty. You and Bob both. All things you'd miss if you left Alabama, but neither one of you got it right.
Oh, my gosh. You could give it to me for listening to all of those commercials. I had to sit through.
That's funny.
I was hoping for the wrong answer game.
You did have to hold on through some commercials, didn't you?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, now listen. Okay, Patty, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Will you raise your right hand, and be careful if you're driving, and swear to one day go visit as many Stephen DC sponsors as possible?
I swear I will.
Well, I swear
I love Stephen DC.
I swear we're giving you tickets. How about that?
All right. Thank you so much.
If you will support our sponsors, and we'll support you with tickets to see 38 Special and Kansas at the Mercedes-Benz Amp Saturday night, June 13th. That's going to be a party.
13th. Yes. Can't wait. All right.
All right. You hang on, Patty. Thank you so much. I think that was a fair swap, Bob. She's going to go patronize all the sponsors.
I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for the wrong answer game or something fun.
Yeah, where you have to answer wrong to get it right.
Yeah.
Would you like to know the correct answer?
Well, are we going to save it? I mean, that's
you know what? What a great idea. We're going to save that. That will come up again. You'll be able to win tickets or something with that question. Give you a chance to do some research. 18% of people say that if they had to move out of Alabama, they would miss this the most. What
Please
is
tell me
it?
It's not KI.
Be ready. Hey, meanwhile, be ready. That question's coming up again shortly on The Bear.